told a bunch of lies for the last time. Shed these last tears and said your goodbyes. I don't even blame you, babe. This was past time. We had a good life. I enjoyed every bit. I guess forever came in a blink of an eye. I can't watch you leave. Feel like suicide. I'm breaking down, babe. I'm breaking down, babe. I'm fucked up. I know the last time I said it would be the last time. I know the last one I told you she didn't mean nothing. You said it plenty times exactly what you need from me. I got beside myself and treated you like a regular woman. No, I don't wanna lose you. But I can't blame you. No, I don't wanna lose you. But I can't blame you. I did a bunch of things. I caused a bunch of pain. Think you would tolerate it. I must been insane. No excuses, babe. I don't have it. I can't make no excuses, babe. I just can't. Thought we would grow together. It seemed like I just buried you. All the rain came and baby, you just couldn't bloom. I broke your heart. I broke your heart. I broke your heart. I know the last time I said it would be the last time. I know the last one I told you she didn't mean nothing. I said it plenty times exactly what you need from me. I couldn't get it right or come through if you needed something. No, I don't wanna lose you. I just don't wanna lose you. But I can't blame you. I don't blame you at all. No, I don't wanna lose you. I don't. But I can't blame you. I can't. No, I don't wanna lose you. Everybody comes to their breaking point. So I don't blame you. I can't blame you. It don't make it no easier. No, I don't wanna lose. I wish I could take it all back. But that'll just cause you more pain. But I can't blame you. I'm sorry. This mother.
Good morning, good morning, good
This motherfucker
morning.
stopped answering the
How you
phone.
feeling? I
She
feel
stopped
like,
motherfucking checking on my
whoa,
Insta, my
brother.
Facebook.
It's another day. It's another day. We're above ground. We are excited to be here. I'm still battling, y'all. I'm still battling, bro. But my eyes feel my eyes feel like, you know, I don't pickle pig feet, man. Y'all know how them pickle pig feet, man. The jaw, and he sit like that. That's how my eyes feel, man. My head hurts so bad, y'all. It's been 3 days. My blood pressure perfect. It's just what I got going on, man. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Work Detectives. I want to say good morning, good morning, good morning. No, I haven't smoked at all. Look at it, feels like it. A little swelling going down in my face a little bit better. I can't even breathe, but I got about 40 minutes of sleep last night. Trying to lay back. When I lay back like that, oh, feel like somebody standing on my chest, man. On my mom, on my hood. I look fly. I don't feel good. But hey, we here. We got another day, another chance, another opportunity to be great. If that don't excite you in the morning time, like, ooh, let me see what greatness I can accomplish today. If you don't have that mindset, man, you cheating yourself. For real, like for real. Think about it. Just think about it, bro. Y'all know when we come. I'm already in the office. I ain't even in the break room. I'm in my office because I can't even kick it in the break room. I don't want to get it infected. Why don't we push ourselves to our maximum potential every day? We always talk about, oh, I don't want to disappoint God. I don't want to sin. I want to go to heaven. I want to walk like Jesus. But when Jesus give you a talent, you want to put that on the back burner and not maximize your full capability and come up with cockamamie, lame, useless, pointless, weak excuses. I'm not, bro, I'm dog sick. I got 101 fever right now. But this is the talent that God gave me. This is the faith without works is dead aspect. I'm putting in my work. I am using the talent. When I go to my grave, I am going to be completely exhausted of all the talent and the resources that God gave me in this realm. Because I'm not going to bring his talent back to him. That's disrespectful to God. And who are you to be disrespectful to God? Get your lazy tail up. Get your, oh Lord. I don't want to hear it. I'm not in the mindset to hear your lame excuses. Your life is tired of your lame excuses. Get off your ass and do something. Be the best you that you can be. No, I don't want to. I'm doing it. No, you not. You lying. You lying to yourself to make your life easier because you don't want to get outside your comfort zone. I'm not trying to be sweet and fluffy to y'all today. We've been doing a lot of putting a lot of smoke and mirrors up, bro. If you one of my friends, y'all know what mode I'm in, bro. We clear and concise about what we say to each other. That's what I'm in a reflective state. So if I'm reflective, my friends are reflective too. Because that's what I'm in. If you my friend, you need to get off your ass. Stop blaming them babies. Oh no, them childrens. Stop blaming them babies. It's 24 hours in a day. You work 8 to 10 of them. What you doing? What you doing with the rest? Because you ain't going to sleep. You're bullshitting, scrolling, doing some other rigmarole, chasing, worry about what Brenda say, worry about who Ronnie over here fucking. I'm not in the fluffy mood today. I don't feel fluffy. Yeah. I want my people to live up to your maximum. Today's word is maximum. If you ain't turned up to the maximum, if you ain't breaking that knob and trying to show how great you are, if you ain't doing that, man, get on my show. Don't get out this detective agency because I only want elite. I don't like average-minded people. I don't like settlers. I don't. I despise people who settle, especially all y'all in here with all this talent. So if you're settling, I'm talking to you. Feel how you feel. You can go. You can leave. You want to do that? Do it. Huh? You can do that. I don't care. All I care about is you living up to your maximum. That's what it is today. Hey, welcome to Word Detectives. I hope everybody feeling great. Make sure you stop by the Highway Collection. That's HWYcollection.com. I'm not finna even talk to you because I done talked to you a little too much. I'm gonna let you see yourself.
Hey, G, this shit hard. Fuck, nigga. Steve-O go crazy.
Say she like my lingo, like the way I talk. She like a nigga style, the way I put it on. And she can tell a nigga pay, don't have to show it off. But she can tell by all these sticks that I'm a fucking boss. She love the way I smell, she love a nigga fragrant. She see the way I hustle, love the way I take risks. She peeping how I move, she see I taught her game. Uno the one she had a real, she can't fuck with mine. Before I hung off from the wrench, I had the wrench, that mean I'm dressing well. Barbies all around me with toy bodies like they from Mattel. For those who try to infiltrate, I feel sorry for you infidels. You used to be the shit, but took a dip like Caitlin's rookie year. These women that you chasing crave my presence, we are not the same. Heavy like I'm.
Man, if y'all really take the time to listen to anybody in my crew music, you'll hear some great lyrics. You will definitely hear some great music. Just take the time, spend by it. Check KB, Boss, me, Tay. Who else in the crew? I don't want to miss no music. Modesty make music. Yeah, you got a plethora of range of people. Tap in. Y'all know how it is. When we come back, we ain't finna play no game. We finna get into it. I got a case today. Ladies, let's be real. Y'all ever wanted a sugar daddy? I ain't finna cap you down. I had a sugar mama. I did. She wasn't older than me. She was just a trick. She was like tricking off on a nigga. I'm just being honest today. I'm not fluffy today. It's a little rough. It's a little rough. 'Cause I'm tired and I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I'm in the dumps, boy. This is whipping me. It's whipping me. It's whipping me. Like down my back right now, it's soaking wet. Like I just got out the shower, bro. I'm not even hot. I don't know. I done changed shirt this morning. Like you see my shirt droopy? Cause I'm drenched. I don't know, but I feel like maybe I feel like but I'm thankful. I'm thankful that y'all here. I'm thankful that yeah, but y'all ever had a sugar daddy? Sugar daddy, sugar mama? In your younger years. I ain't talking about now. I ain't talking about now. I'm talking about in your younger years. But what happens when that sugar daddy or that sugar mama wants some sugar? And you say no. That's what we talking about today. Detectives, I just want to say thank you. I see the comments they going crazy. It's 75 comments in there now. Y'all, boy, y'all know how to show some love, make your boy feel amazing, bro. For real. I feel like trans, but when I come here, man, y'all put gas in the tank to make a boy keep going. Y'all don't know how important for a content creator to see his people come in. You ain't gotta stay the whole time. That's big for all everybody in my team. When we see that, well, it just makes us go more. And I'm appreciative. I'm appreciative of everybody that's here that's giving me your time. That's the most important thing that we have on this earth. It's time. So, hey, y'all, I done talked to y'all for 13 minutes. Yesterday, I talked to y'all for 30 minutes before I even hit the case. I'm not doing that today because we got a case that is going to blow us away, man. Hey, I'm 2 days away from being an empty nester. I take my son back in 2 days. So, yeah. We'll talk about empty nesting on GFT. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all follow in GFT. You know, we finna band camps on the way. Make sure you follow in Modest Moments. Subscribe, hit the notification. Tay drop. Go check out the best Kevin Gates video on Tay White page because you'll see the progression and how we grew. Just in under 3 months, we put out almost 300 videos. That's what I mean when I say and edited every one of them. And I'm in school, and I'm a moving father, and I'm a husband, and I'm a protector and a provider, and I want to be a present and accountable friend. I don't want to hear no excuses about why you can't use what God gave you and don't bring it back to him when he clock you out. When God get me back, all he gonna get is this empty vessel in the soul that he put in it. You be like, boy, you empty, ain't it? Yeah, I use it all, Lord. Good job, my son. That's all I want to hear because I don't care what y'all say on the earth. Man, when we come back, man, y'all know what it is. It's time to see who at work, detectives. It's time for that roll call, man. They get into this.
Roll call. Hurry up, detectives. It's time to work.
Hold on. All right, boom. I guess my computer was it was glitching. Hey, look who in the building. It's the first detective in the building. It's my girl. Bro. I've been so busy running and trying to goddamn recover. Man, I ain't forget about you, mama. I owe you. I owe you and Muffin. I owe y'all. And I got some highway stuff for y'all. Good morning, Risa. Thank you for being here. Well, y'all look at here. Now, this was it was 9 o'clock. You know, the show don't start at 9:05. Look who is in the building early. He said, I see y'all try to lock me out again. Hey, y'all gonna start locking my boy out, man. Y'all gonna start locking my boy out, bro. For real. For real, for real, for real. Sherry said, good morning, Risa. You know what I'm saying? We in the building. Y'all, them folks complained to me the other day about IG not having no IG. I said, come on to YouTube. We don't shut that department down. We might bring it up occasionally, but we shut that one down. I'm good. Early is early. Mm, mm. Sis mother had woke his like up. Yes, I am today. Anyway, yeah, tomorrow you ain't gonna be early. You're gonna be about halfway through talking about, yeah, she did it. You know how you come in. Bro, I'm tired too, bro. You about to solve the case for sure. Oh, about to love the case. You been solved. You said so. No death duty yet. You been solved. Typing too fast, ain't got any glasses on. Even though he had laces, he still need glasses. Hey, Muff. Hey, boo. Your boy trying to get better. I ain't even finna finesse y'all, bro. I'm about 65, 70. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting there though. I'm better than yesterday, but I ain't all the way. I ain't all the way. Hey, good morning, Fee. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your time. Hey, I played the Talking Wild House episode yesterday. We got a lot of good feedback. They was fucking with it. I just hate that boy JH Full fucked over my plan like that. But karma always wins. Hey, karma never misses. And I told folks stop playing with God's kids, man. I ain't gotta do nothing. I ain't gotta do nothing. That's what I'm learning in my journey, in my transition to being a better man. Y'all know I used to be on a nigga top, boy. I'm like, fucking woo, woo, woo. Bing, 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 bing. Let's run on there. I'll walk it out. I'm not doing that no more. I'm not. And that alone makes people be like, oh, what you on? Nah, I ain't doing that no more. I'm not doing that no more. I'm not hooping and hollering. If we gonna punch, we gonna punch. We ain't even gotta argue. If you want to fight and I'm mutual, what we talking about, bro? When we see each other on site, punch it out, punch it out. Let's scratch. We get up, you win. Okay, good. But I'm gonna dap you up. I'm gonna still hit my blunt. If you smoke, you want to hit it. And if I win, I hope that's the same thing that's gonna go down. Straight up. Straight up, boss. Boss, what's up, man? High five the hater, man. Tap in with my boy Boss, man. We finna do that GLT, and I'm sorry for folk that I didn't tap in on Monday because I was ripping and running. I would have made it back in time, and I would see. I'm gonna try to see if I can pop out tonight, man. Shit, I want to. I want to talk. I'm when I'm in emotional state, I be dropping real good information because I be raw with it. Um, but if I get a little better, I tap in tonight. I'll let y'all know no later than 1 o'clock. Y'all let me know if y'all want to see us at GFT tonight. If y'all say hell yeah, if we get 5 folk that say hell yeah, we need GFT tonight, that's what we gonna be. I don't care what it look like. That's how it is. We here for the people. We ain't here for each other. That ain't boss show. That ain't my show. We do it together. And we do it for y'all. So if y'all don't want to do it, if y'all cool with going to next Monday, y'all let us know. We here for y'all. We're content creators. Y'all are the audience. Y'all our family. So what the hell? I don't want to create no content for boss ass. And he create no content for me. I don't want to keep, hey, bro, yeah. I don't want to be the only nigga looking at his stuff. I don't want him the only people looking at me. No, we need y'all. Boss, what's up? What's up, man? Hey, Muff, Earl, recently in the building. I want to make sure. Hey, my boy in the field today. Tay, I dropped that video on you, boy. Yeah. Hey, they said I had did too much graphics. That's why. Remember, I've been trying to upload that one for 3 days. They said the file was too big, so I had to go back and I had to cut some of that joint off, bro. But I had to turn that thing to 25 minutes. I had to cut it down to 17. And the original video was 10, but I did too much, Tay. I did too much. And you always get on to me, boy. Tay, and that one thing about my nephew, bro. He was like, oh man, what you doing, bro? You going too hard, bro. You just put it on whoop, 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 and then go. I be like, all right. And see, that's what people don't understand. People just think I just be a dickhead to my people, man. No, I listen to my folks because I care about my people. If I care about you, I'm gonna definitely listen to you. I might give you some feedback back that you might not. It might, it's true. But shit, we in the trenches together, and I expect you to do the same. And that's my little nephew. That's my, elders be like, oh, yo, nephew ain't supposed to tell me shit. I know. Nah, I listen. I learn from everybody. Bro. I don't care what no age is. These kids know how to navigate this world better than I know how to navigate the world. You know why the OGs and the YGs on my side over here, the young men over here, that's with me, and I ain't never had no problem. And they always show me love and respect because I listen to them. I hear them. I hear them. I don't try to make them adjust to my life. I try to fit into their world and give them better leadership in what they do. If you ain't doing that, man, you gonna miss, man. Hey, the men said no death due to today. Yeah. Cause look like Sugar Daddy about to show out. He about to get in. I'm stopping. Hey, by 7 brew. Anybody need anything? Hey, but they say 7 brew be going bananas. Hey, boo. It's my girl, Miss T. How you doing, love? Hey, I ain't even stopped by and show you no love on your page. I'm gonna do that today. I just been real busy. I'm finna go by your page and flood it out in a minute. Yeah, y'all do that, man. Stop by Miss T. Go give us some love. She be dropping content every single day. She a content creator as well. So we're a content creator family. If we showing love to one, we showing love to all. That's how we gonna rock out. Hey, it's my girl in the building. Good morning, beautiful people. Flash my ENT. Good morning, Modesty. How you feeling? I hope you feeling a little better. All my people, Muff, how your baby feeling? You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody feeling better, man. We started off this week tough. We started off this week. Hey, bro, I appreciate that, man. Happy anniversary. Man, hey, man. Jordan year, 24. That's that Champ Bailey number. I'm thankful, bro. I'm thankful for a wife that has grace. I'm thankful for a wife that allowed me to grow because I wasn't shit. There's nothing else to say after that. There's nothing else to say after that. Boss, how you feeling, my boy, man? We up. Sound like you need to take some time and get some rest. That's your body tell you. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that too, for real, because I've been going, boy. Y'all know since Arizona, I ain't been home one weekend. Out of the week, I probably be home 2 days, 3 days. My grandkids be wanting to see me. My oldest son be like, hey, daddy, boy, I need you over here. I'm gone, but my life is my kids. You don't stop being a damn parent when them children turn 18. Our parents booted us out when we was 18. I'm not doing that to my kids. Oh, boss, we need to talk about that. We need to talk about that GLT. I'm so sorry if I misspelled. We ain't even worry about that, Needle. You do not have to apologize. We are family. We understand. We are all working. We all moving. We're moving parts. People are, we hitting buttons and moving. I appreciate you showing love. You must wear a mask while I ain't going to the break room. I ain't want to mess up the break room. I don't want y'all to be sick in this thing, man. Hey, that's what I'm saying. I like saying that, man. We maximum. That's our word today. Maximum. And with Christ, we are all blessed and amazing. And that's a perfect way to go ahead and get into it, man. Hey, Detective Sherry said, good morning, y'all. Good morning. She at the job and they, them folk be watching, So she be still. And see, that's what I'm saying. People going above and beyond just to show me love. Why the hell would I stop? Why would I quit? Why would I disappoint these people who God put in my life to get out my talent? Y'all need to focus on them folk that love you. Man, forget them folk that don't give a damn. Forget them friends that don't show up. Forget them friends that don't talk to you how you need to talk to them. Forget them folks that don't add into your life. Stop pouring into dead shit, Demetrius. Let's get to the case. Welcome to Work Detectives. Oh my God, boy, y'all on my top this morning. God is
Rush here this morning. Police are looking for a
suspect. The only detective agency capable of handling these grotesque and obscene cases. Look no further than the Ones Detective Agency, where evidence does not matter. We lock you up and figure it out later.
Hey, what's up?
The Ones Detective Agency, with your captain, Uno the One.
2019. A worried father calls the Salt Lake City Police Department from his home in California.
Yeah, I'd like to get, if possible, have a wellness check done on my daughter. I've been trying to get a hold of her all week. I was just wondering if I could have somebody maybe go by her house and check on her.
Mackenzie Lewick, a 23-year-old college student, had just returned to Salt Lake City after spending a week at home for a family funeral. Her
Yo, haven't we been in Utah a couple times? Did you switch? Did you switch your name? Did you change your name, Nita? If you make any adjustments to your name or anything like that, it'll take it down. Because you had it was on there. Like Tay White supposed to have a wrench on his too. It changed. Now I get y'all back straight. I don't know what's going on. I just see that too. Muffin got Tay definitely. Yeah, you and see Nita. Nita, look. Right here, you got it. See? And then when you come down here, it's you on a different. You changed it. Something changed. Yeah, that what it was. I don't even fool with that. When I make the only way you get taken down from being a mod for me, if you get to acting the goddamn on fool and kicking my people out and doing some other stuff. If I trust you to be a mod, I trust you to be a mod. You know what I'm saying? I ain't that type of dude. Ain't nobody in my crew gonna do nothing like that. Now, if you get to acting fool, we gonna get rid of you now. We don't want no negativity around us. We trying to grow. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, mama, I ain't not gonna do you like that. But we've been in Salt Lake, bro. We've been in Salt Lake. It was another case that was in Salt Lake that we just talked about Utah. Which one was it? Y'all let me know. Let's get back to this sugar daddy.
Last text to her mother was simple. Landed. Love you, mama. There was no hint.
Oh nah. Your baby flying from Utah to LA, and the only thing she gonna text you back is landed. Love you, mom. No. Not going with Dimitri Dallas. I need to hear your voice. I really need to FaceTime you if you got and there ain't no reason. If you got Android, I know one of my good friends, Sherry, got Android, that raggedy. We gonna keep going. Okay. Hey, my girl Modesty. Y'all come on to the iPhone world now. Hey, I need to see my babies. You talking about landed, mama love you, and that's it? Oh no. Right there, my goddamn spidey senses is like, what you mean? One or two things. You out there being a little freaky thing. You done landed with your little link up partner, and y'all getting frisky, you nasty little heifer, or somebody doing something to you. And my mind gonna automatically go back to somebody doing something to you. Let's see what's going on, man.
That it might be her final message. When her parents dropped her off at the airport, they expected to see her again when the semester ended. But Mackenzie never made it home after her late-night flight.
I knew y'all was going to come with the bullshit, man. Oh, don't let me leave boss ass out. He Android too. No. Hey, all y'all need to get on iPhone gents. She's talking about, I get on my Android. Don't be on me about my phone now. You can FaceTime Android. I knew y'all was finna get mad at me. Hey, I'm finna say some real gangster shit. I was an Android. What? The best phone ever made with these note motherfuckers. Look, that shit bad. But I held this mother, it's fat. That thing finna bust out the frame. The only reason I got the iPhone, honestly, y'all, is because they stopped making the notes. The note is my favorite device of all time. Look, hey, the sheriff said, man, get your ass on my phone. I knew I was gonna piss y'all out this morning. Look, she said, y'all gonna get that iPad and be happy. Yeah, I'm cool with that. You sure can FaceTime. Oh no, maybe you can help me. I'll get you right, man. I see what's up. What I gotta do is try to add this is a different page. You got 2 pages. I'll try to add you. I'll get you right. No, you ain't sweat it. It'll get you right. It won't let me sub. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, we need that sub. Let's get back to the case. I'm gonna get you right, Needle.
And as days passed without contact, their worst fears began to unfold.
Last time we heard from her, she got off the plane coming back from LA. It was 1 a.m. She was going to grab an Uber and go home, but that's the last I heard.
No.
So 1 a.m.
Grab an Uber at 1 a.m. Baby, get a rental. Get a rental. I'm not putting my daughter in no Uber in a foreign land, a land that she's not from, with no people like that for real. At no 1 a.m., bro. Not at no 1 a.m., bro. No. I just got off the phone with my daughter for the show, and I'm like, hey, yo, see, you ain't, why your location ain't, when she was here, she ain't, daddy didn't bother her with no location. But my protection is not close. So this is the way I got to set up. And she was a little pissed off at me this morning, but I don't care. Girl, you in Baton Rouge. I gotta come flame up everybody in Baton Rouge. I gotta call your big cousin to go down there from Gulfport to tear their ass up. I ain't even trying to do that. So just put your location on. If you love your daddy, put the location on to keep me from prison. Thank you. These folk right here too lax in their parenting to me. That's just me.
No, 1 a.m. Monday morning.
That's just me.
So we've been trying to get a hold of her all week. Usually it's unlike her to return a call.
Damn shame. Set up the call service. What up,
Mackenzie, a dedicated student, was now missing.
Son, what's up, bro? I'm
the
glad you in the
investigation that followed would unravel a chilling mystery.
But you
CCTV footage, phone records, and police interrogations revealing the brutal fate that she met in the early hours of June 17th. Join us at The Decoder as we trace the timeline of Mackenzie Lueck's final moments and uncover the truth behind her tragic disappearance.
Yeah, for sure.
This case takes us to Salt Lake City, the capital of Utah. With a violent crime rate of 9.79 per 1,000 residents, Salt Lake City has a crime rate higher than that of Mackenzie's native Los Angeles by 1 in 1,000.
Okay, bet. I need
to
introduce Auntie to my daughter,
to make a difference, and no one expects to be that one. Mackenzie was in Salt Lake City to finish her studies at the University of Utah, just 2 semesters away from earning her degree.
Not the youth.
Living with 2 roommates, her life seemed typical.
The scenery. I was watching Colorado Buffs practice, and they had a mountain, the snow-capped mountains in the background. That's so beautiful to me. When my son used to stay out in Seattle, I would walk out on his porch, and it's the mountain, Mount St. Helen, boom, right in front of me. Boy, that was the most beautiful, peaceful. I absolutely loved Seattle. The rainy days, the overcasty days, those are perfect days to me. I love those days because when it's raining like that, people don't be all in your mix. Like, get out of here. Hey, Utah just had beautiful scenery and view. If you can, I know we always talk about going out of the country. It is within these 50, it is some beautiful sights to behold in our country. If you get a chance to touch all of these states that you don't think that nobody goes to and go visit Utah, Wyoming, North Dakota, go visit Seattle, Arizona, go visit these places that everybody don't really talk about as much and see how beautiful our space is. I wish my mama would, she works so hard, she didn't get to see a lot of it.
But after a flight back from California, where she attended the funeral of her grandmother, her communication stopped cold. Her parents, Diane and Greg Lueck, had grown increasingly anxious.
Diane and Greg, I'm not in the mood to play with y'all, and y'all, so far, y'all have been doing shitty jobs as parents. Y'all ain't been on her. Y'all been letting her gallivant to and fro, getting in random calls with random strangers at 1 o'clock in the morning. Listen.
You're a dog.
After their last message from Mackenzie, Diane didn't see the text until she woke up the next morning, and when she responded, she noticed something strange. Her reply wasn't delivered through iMessage. It had gone through as a regular SMS. Mackenzie's phone was offline. At first, the Lewicks brushed it off, but as time stretched on and their calls continued going straight to voicemail, worry crept in.
Please record your message.
By June 20th, after hearing from none of Mackenzie's friends or roommates, her parents decided to act.
And does anyone have a key?
I don't know. The landlord may. I don't know if anybody that would be.
What? Dad! You failing. You don't even have a spare key to your daughter's spot. You failing, bruh. You failing, bruh. I'm not with that, bruh.
There besides the roommates that would have a key. You know what? I take that back. She said she dropped one behind the mailbox, but she could never get it out. So there may be one back there. Somebody can fish it out, but I don't know if she ever got it out or not.
The police's first step was to carry out a wellness check at Mackenzie's address in Salt Lake City, on the assumption that she'd made it back there from the airport.
You know where your landlord lives? Does he live on the premises, or how we can get a hold of him to maybe get a key or something like that if we need it? Yes, the key to the apartment so that we might be able to go in there just in case she is in there injured or something like that.
They tried to contact the landlord, but received no reply.
I don't think University of Utah is going to give us any information. Like, we could probably call up there and see if she's supposed to be in a class. Yeah, she's enrolled. They could go check her classes to see if she's there, but this is her car. And landlord's not answering his phone, so I just left him a message.
Eventually, one of Mackenzie's...
Why do we have to do all of this rigmarole for a simple key? Mama and daddy don't have the key. Why can't we contact the roommates? Why do we gotta do all of this? We gotta go to the car. Her car is here, bro. I could not be this young woman's father, bro. But hell, he don't care. Man, let me get back to the case, man. I'm so sensitive about my daughter right now. So
his roommates really let them into the house. He said that Mackenzie had asked him to take care of her cat while she was in California, and that she'd said she was returning to Salt Lake City that week, but he didn't know exactly when.
That's what I'm saying,
on a search
bro.
of the property,
Come on, bro. As a parent. As a parent, bro, you go that long without, and she got in the Uber. You just threw your baby to the wolves, bro.
police didn't find the suitcase Mackenzie had traveled with. Her car was still in the driveway, and there were no signs of foul play. The implication was clear. She'd never made it home.
I'm gonna say this, and see y'all get to see the range of emotion that I go through, and this is a transparent moment for me. Y'all get to see a range of transparency that I'm showing y'all right now. Y'all get to see me grow. I grow publicly. I grow out loud. Fee, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said what I said. I shouldn't have went how I went. That was wrong of me. But you know what I feel. And I need to grow out of that. I ain't all the way there yet. And I apologize if I went too far.
There were other concerning signs. She hadn't been seen in class all week, and she was due to submit an online midterm exam by mid.
Boy, that was perfect. What up, V? I just gotta get my this dude.
Sergeant Hansy, I got another one of these late detectives that can help you write out tickets and organize the junk closet. Welcome to desk duty, detectives.
That was so perfect. You came in perfectly late today, bro. Oh God, bro. Yeah, that was perfect. Let's get back to it, man.
That night, June 20th, and she hadn't yet logged into the portal. Alongside school, Mackenzie worked at a biological testing company, and her colleagues there couldn't confirm that she'd turned up to work since going to California. The police also reviewed surveillance footage from the airport at the time her flight was scheduled to land, 1:35 in the morning. She was listed on the manifest, meaning that she had indeed gotten on the flight as planned, which aligned with her text to her mom upon landing. And the police managed to pick her out on CCTV leaving the airport and getting into a Lyft car at 2:40 a.m. Meanwhile, Greg was doing his own investigation into his daughter's life, looking for any clues as to her whereabouts. Mackenzie shared her bank accounts with her parents, and upon looking into them, Greg found an unusual transaction dated June 10th in the amount of $300.
So you had to go through all the bank records and what you ain't just.
Lately, she hadn't been asking her parents to assist her with tuition payments or rent, and she'd recently bought new furniture. Greg didn't know where this money came from, if it was just her earnings from the biological testing company job, or if it came from somewhere else. Mackenzie's brother knew that she had been seeing men through the Tinder app, and that she might have a boyfriend who lived in Park City, but he didn't know this possible boyfriend's name. Nonetheless, it was a lead. One of her sorority sisters also corroborated that she'd been seeing men through Tinder and said Mackenzie had confessed a desire to become a stripper.
I think she was trying to almost gain confidence and security in herself. I think she realized she was really shy and she wanted to be more outgoing and meet people.
Greg contacted
she wanted to be a dancer?
AT&T.
According to that airport video and them cheeks back there. Don't be no stripper, baby. That one for you.
To look into Mackenzie's phone records. On June 17th, between 1:50 and 1:58 a.m., so after Mackenzie had landed in Salt Lake City, she had texted one number 8 times. The content of these messages was not available, which meant it could be a lead or just a dead end. Maybe this was just Mackenzie ordering her rideshare. The police listed Mackenzie as a missing person and sent a text message to her number saying, "You are an adult and have the right to..."
Who are you texting 8 times? Yo, hey, look, walking around here with a loaded pen, boss. I seen this out, Hush. Okay, that's what up. Hey, keep sending me cases though. Y'all keep dropping me cases, man, so we can goddamn bust them down together. Hey, somebody tricking her. She don't play. Yes, bro. Hey, yo, Modesty. Hello, Miss T. Hey, Tay White said white and black strip clubs are totally different. They love her. You right. Ooh, she got them.
Not communicate with whomever you want. I simply need to verify your safety. We will not communicate your location or anything else unless you give us permission. Please give me a call.
Kenzie Lueck's family and friends trying to reach her on social media. They posted this video. Y'all
help me understand. I had to put y'all on mute because I keep coughing. Y'all help me understand. I didn't even know the police checks people. Hey, bro, just checking on you. We ain't pulling up no more. They just said the phone was offline. She done hit somebody 8 times. Hey, that she done flew in town and bruh left her on red. On God. I'm trying to understand these parents. These are some sorry ass parents. And the police are sorry. And I was just trying to figure if it was just me being in a little funky
she might see it.
Everyone is out looking for you around the country, and they all want you to know that we're advocating for you, we're fighting for you, and we're going to bring you home.
In cases like these, with a young person reported missing, It wasn't unusual for them simply to have run off, needing some time away from everything.
Not for a week.
Mackenzie's family could only hope that this was the case.
You know, she might be upset, but come and just call somebody and say, I'm fine, quit looking for me.
One thing that we wanted to talk about is she texted her family that she landed at the airport. She wouldn't have done that if she wanted to purposely disappear.
On June 21st, the police widened the investigation to Mackenzie's known connections. They uncovered an ex-boyfriend who dated Mackenzie until April 2018. He told them that a few weeks after the relationship had ended, she'd sent him a Snapchat video of her having sex with 2 other people, and he'd blocked her. One of Mackenzie's sorority sisters had something interesting to say, that Mackenzie had had a job interview lined up at Exotic Kitty, which was a gentleman's club. The investigators also spoke to one of her male friends who said that he and Mackenzie had been casually dating on and off since September 2018, but had never been exclusive, and had had plans to meet up when Mackenzie got back from California. This friend said that Mackenzie
What was that song? I think, who was that girl? It was a girl. It was Timberland artist. She was big. She was mega back in early 2010s. She had a girl, promiscuous girl. Who was that? Because she was hoeing. She was tricking. She was out here just spraying her body around. She done sent to somebody on Snapchat. She getting buzzed down. She getting G'd out. They training her out. And she sent it to her other partner. Her homegirl knows she been goddamn shelling out the coochie. It wasn't her texting, probably. Now, that's a good point. It probably wasn't her texting. That might be a good... Know what I'm saying, boss? Teresa, that's a fact. It damn sure ain't gonna be no week. Let me see what Risa said. I hope I ain't skip your comment, mama. Hey, first 3 hours, I'm on the next plane. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Nelly Furtado. Yes. Tay White said, hey, now parenting ain't got nothing to do with your daughter being a freak now. She probably got it from her mama. Her mama might have did a little bust down. She like, ooh, I like how you be busting down. Back to the case.
He was a regular sugar baby, meaning she connected with men, sugar daddies, who would give her gifts and money. This was maybe her mystery source of income. She used the dating app Tinder as well as the site Seeking Arrangement for this purpose. The site's homepage reads, "Seeking Arrangement delivers a new way for relationships to form and grow. Sugar babies and sugar daddies or mamas both get what they want when they want."
So they really got a website out here that's tricking only? That blew my mind. But now here we are talking about Nelly Furtado. Yeah. Thanks, Muff. I was being lazy. Hey, I ain't even trying to look it up. I asked y'all. Hey, I don't care how freaky my baby may or may not be, but somebody better tell me what my child is. Absolutely. Yep. Skip the line. What, boss? I ain't know nothing about no sugar baby.
Mackenzie had last logged into this website on June 16th, a few hours before her disappearance. The friend also told police that she'd connected with a guy on Tinder about 3 weeks ago, but didn't know any details about the mystery man.
I have no idea what happened to her, where she is. Nobody does, and it's pretty terrifying.
Hey, y'all look at your brother. Look at him. He talking about his partner talk. boy. He talking about his partner told him.
Fine. A mixed picture of Mackenzie was emerging, a side to her life that her parents hadn't known anything about. Born on March 8, 1996 in the beachside LA suburb of El Segundo, she was the second of her parents' 4 children and their only daughter. At high school, she was on the swim and water polo teams and helped to start a club for breast cancer awareness. She continued her feminist thinking at the University of Utah, where she was a positive and supportive sisterly presence in her sorority, Alpha Chi Omega. The sorority's charity work focused on domestic violence awareness and prevention, and on Facebook, Mackenzie posted to celebrate the anniversary of women's suffrage. She'd had a difficult year, as according to one friend, she'd been sexually assaulted in 2018 and was having a hard time dealing with it, seeing a therapist and taking medication for depression. Mackenzie was raised in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and Salt Lake City is the faith's headquarters. Mackenzie wasn't devout, however, and enjoyed going out to bars with her friends and apparently meeting men on Tinder. She'd also recently come out to her family as bisexual, though her friends and family weren't aware of any women she was seeing. She came from a healthcare background, with her dad Greg working in healthcare logistics and administration. Mackenzie herself.
So she came from a well-to-do family, and she was in healthcare herself. She ain't have to do that for no damn money. She ain't have to be no sugar baby. She ain't have to be giving up them cookies for that chick. She ain't have to be no stripper. Cause one of my friends that I was cool with was a travel nurse. She was giving out $1,100 every Friday. They had money on it. My boy D. Will, he a nurse. Muffin a nurse. Baby Doll a nurse. Star a nurse. Juice a nurse. KB was a nurse. These are my corpsman friends. We're nurses. I was a nurse 12 years. Yeah. Catch out the bag. So she didn't have to trick off. Nita, you're right, Nita. Super Freak was what's her favorite song? Boss, my partner used to frequent the site and tell me about it at work until he got locked up from. Ooh, well, wait a minute. Who got locked up for murder, boy? Let me get back to the case. I done got to the side case. Let me get back to the case.
Self was majoring in pre-nursing and kinesiology, the study of human movement. She hoped to go to nursing or medical school after her graduation, planned for May 2020.
She wanted to be wild,
but she'd never make it to graduation.
Over the last couple days,
I got nursed back to health one time.
I can feel the heartache,
Sarah's a nurse.
pain,
Oh my God.
and the suffering.
We got
in
nurses
his voice as we
everywhere.
spoke. And my commitment to Greg was.
I'm gonna say this, and y'all finna be mad at me. Y'all finna be mad at me. I know y'all got men and women and stuff, but nurses are the freakiest people in the world. Yes, sir. Yeah, y'all so nasty. That's why I like y'all.
That we would do everything within our power, the Salt Lake City Police Department, to bring Mackenzie home.
Eventually, the police managed to track down the details of the Lyft ride Mackenzie had taken from the airport. Information in her email inbox showed she'd been picked up at 2:40 a.m. on June 17th, and then dropped off at 16 East Center Street, North Salt Lake at 2:59 a.m., 19 minutes later. This location was a park, Hatch Park, with several buildings nearby. There was no obvious reason for Mackenzie to be there.
Confirmed that this was the location where she was last seen, Hatch Park, here in North Salt Lake.
Y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm finna spill the beans on y'all Scorpios. Even though Scorpios is a symbol for death, the death stroke, the death touch. Y'all are some of the most sensitive, kind people in the world. Straight up. Straight up. I know the true Scorpios. Yeah, y'all freaky. Y'all nasty. But y'all love y'all people to the fullest. Dude, I know you ain't come over here and just push my... Y'all see him just turn off the light. That was your boy, Bo. He just came and turned off my whole set.
Investigators now revealing she met someone else after getting dropped off.
Detectives have spoken with the Lyft driver and learned that Mackenzie was met at Hatch Park by an individual in a vehicle. Mackenzie did not appear to be in any type of distress.
On the 25th, we learned about a disturbing problem with the cameras at Hatch Park in North Salt Lake, which could have filmed Mackenzie getting in that car the morning of June 17th.
Hatch Park doesn't have any.
And that right there is the exact truth. Those scrubs be getting them folks in trouble, and then them ladies they don't be wearing them granny panties in the scrub. That ass be. And you know I already got a thing for a girl with glasses. It just be my ooh.
Cameras. We have some dummy cameras.
Meanwhile, the police had opened a tip line, and it was flooded with information. People reported sightings of Mackenzie in the company of various men, including one on June 21st in a liquor store. The witness claimed to have seen her buying alcohol with a white man and described her as wearing a white shirt with jeans and having a tattoo on her arms above each elbow, one with words and the other with an arrow. Mackenzie did indeed have tattoos, but not these tattoos. Rather, she had a tattoo of a star on her back. These false sightings muddied the waters and made it difficult to determine when the last sighting of Mackenzie actually was. Had she been wandering around Salt Lake City all week, or was that fateful Lyft ride to the park in North Salt Lake the last moment before something terrible? The only one who could meaningfully answer this question was the Lyft driver. Lyft's privacy policies meant that investigators...
Did that Lyft driver look... we ain't putting nobody in prison yet because we don't know shit yet. Are we putting a Lyft driver in prison? Are we putting him in cuffs? What we doing, y'all? Nothing? Y'all gotta let me know something.
Investigators had to get a search warrant to access Mackenzie's account details. And by the time they spoke to the person who had driven her that fateful night, it was June 22nd, and she had been officially missing for 2 days. Dang. When they questioned the driver, he said he dropped Mackenzie as planned at the park in North Salt Lake, where she'd been picked up by a friend in a car that looked like a Subaru.
I remember I was actually going to turn off my my app and go home, but right then I got another order to go pick somebody up downtown. So I just went to go pick up that person. They seemed to know
that's
each other,
all we know.
Really well, because I think all I heard was, "How are you doing? How are your trip?" Just kind of basic greetings. The situation seemed very safe.
That's Uber Tim right there. I'm gonna say this. I don't know about him, cause he just coming straight full. That boy out here looking like Waylon Jennings. I don't know about bruh. Bruh don't look like he's stealing no coochie.
Obviously knew the person that she was
getting in the car with.
None of Mackenzie's friends had come forward to say they'd picked her up that night, though her status as missing was widely reported. Her other friends were speaking on the news.
Where could she have gone? Her car has not been moved.
Meanwhile, time since Mackenzie's disappearance was stretching on. She'd been booked on a flight back to LA on June 23rd for a family wedding, and the police met the plane to determine if she was on it.
Yeah, we need to talk to everybody.
And when her bank records were produced under subpoena, they discovered she hadn't made any transactions since the Lyft payment in the early hours of June 17th. So whatever had happened to her had likely happened that very same night, possibly at Hatch Park. The investigators set up a geofence for the area of Hatch Park in the early hours of June 17th, which registered 6 devices entering that vicinity in the time frame. One device pinged several times in the area, a device belonging neither to Mackenzie nor the Lyft driver. It belonged instead to a man named Ayula Ajayi. Ayula's...
Finally, Ayula. What we doing? He came on and talking about, I want to lock him up. Yeah. Check the surveillance in that area. Homeless arrest, they butts too. I want to arrest Abdullah. I want to put cuff. Yeah, there you go. There go one. Yeah, let's go ahead and cuff this.
Detective, put the cuffs on this one. At least until we figure it out later. Cuff him now.
Yo, I do want to remind you that you can find something that you like to view from me and the crew, me and my friends, Flash Mob ENT, any day of the week. Don't let me tell you about it. Here's a commercial.
Welcome to the Flash Mob TV lineup. Starting with the #1 morning show, The One's Detective Agency. And the new video reaction show starring Tay White in Another One, You're Messing With It. Join us on Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Bossman Blake and Uno the One as they host Grown Folk Talk. And the wildest show on the internet, Uno Does the Internet, goes live every night Thursday at 9:05. And Fridays belong to Bandcamp. Join host Modest Moments as she give you a journey into Bandcamp at 6. And on Saturdays, The One's Detective Agency presents Street Beat, the Overtime Hours. Come get you some overtime Saturday, 9:05. It's a host of things here on Flash Mob Entertainment. Don't miss.
Area as Mackenzie's right before 3 a.m., when Mackenzie's phone was turned off between 2:58 and 2:59 a.m. More damningly, phone records showed that Mackenzie and Ayoola had been having conversations over the Text Me app. This was enough for the police to apply for a search warrant of Ayula's residence. On June 25th, the police made contact with him.
Baby, text me. Baby, won't you text me? Text me. Baby, text me. Oh, baby, won't you text me? Baby. Come on. Text me. You know when you're on that text me now, you know what you're trying to do. You know what you're trying to do. You know what it is. Let's get back to it.
Though his lawyer advised him not to, he sat down willingly with the police. He claimed he only wanted to clear up a mistake.
You're not under arrest. You're not being detained.
Man,
you can leave anytime
get
you
that
want
Wellness Wednesday going, bro.
I want to get to the root of it.
We need to share that with the people, man.
My IP showing, that means something is wrong.
AJ worked in IT, meaning he understood the significance of his geolocation.
Oh, see, these be the ones that be the most dangerous. He's an IT specialist, so he know how to manipulate and navigate and circumvent the location. He can move this over there. Because my step pops, Mr. Beasley, shout out to Mr. Beasley, that boy can access your account right now. One time I was on my computer right now. I said, man, I had hit him the night before. I said, Mr. Beasley, I don't know what's going on with my computer. He said, do this and do this. And send it to me. And I did it. It wasn't nothing. It was a number. He told me to go on my settings, go here, and send him his number. It was like 61B, period, 58356 TAC 4836. Like, it was a long ass number. And I just copied and pasted and put it in my email. Send it to him. Next thing I know, I'm on my computer. It just started moving like that. He like, yeah, I seen what you had going on in there. You had a lot of stuff. Nigga, how's you in my computer? Looking at all my personals. When he did that, boy, I said, ooh, I ain't finna mess with this, man. He's gonna wipe out my whole bank account. Easy.
And the way they triangulated his proximity to Mackenzie on the night she disappeared. He claimed he wanted to clear up any confusion, and he mentioned his alibi right out of the starting gate.
So, I have security camera in front of the house, and then I have one.
Yeah, you wipe those, boy.
So that's my baby mama. She was with me on that day. So
Not my baby mama.
She was with me.
He said his baby mama's first name was Michelle and that he didn't know her last name. She was 8 months.
Man, shut your ass up. You a dog. If you don't know your baby mama last name.
Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly dog. Boom, 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 boom. You a ugly little dog. Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly, ugly, ugly dog. Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly little filthy dog. Boom, boom, boom.
Let's get to it.
Months pregnant with his child, but they weren't together. AJ seemed to feel guilt, however, about using the seeking arrangement site.
So I have PTSD and anxiety. I just need to talk to someone whenever I'm alone and I'm freaking out.
So this is a seeking arrangement website?
Yes. Okay. So, and I go through the whole everything. I can't see anyone that matched that profile and that matched that picture. Okay. But if you see, you can see most of them are in Seattle, Ogden, everywhere around the world.
Okay.
So I never even try to meet them. I just need someone to talk to whenever I'm freaking out, so to calm down. So even some of them are in Washington, D.C. And one in Logan. So all of them, all we just do is to talk. And if I met her from there, I'm positive that I probably don't want to meet her because all this is not revealed to my baby mama, and I don't want her to know about it. So I never meet any of them.
He couldn't deny that he...
So you saying, so what basically, he did it. He did it. He giving me too much rigmarole. He going all around the corner, all around the world. I'm going to go ahead and do this right here, man. Like, it's him.
Now, you're off your rocker, mister. I saw you do it. You shoved her off the terrace. You beat her up and then you killed her.
Donald, take him out of here. Book him. Murder one.
I'll get you for this. I'll get you for this. Well, I'll worry about 99 years from now.
He'd been using the website since the investigators had concrete evidence. He did, however, deny meeting Mackenzie through the site. But why had they texted outside of the site on June 16th, only 9 hours before she went missing? AJ claimed that she must have found his phone number on his profile and texted him the question mark to ask if he was interested.
So you're still saying...
He said, send me a pic.
And that's the only text, that's the only messages you got from her, right?
That I can remember. So, but for her to just send me a question mark, so there's a possibility that I've talked to her in the past.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you did this or you were involved in it at all. I'm just saying that someone at your house or someone was using your IP address, that's all.
Yeah.
Just trying to get to the bottom of it.
I would like to do that because I'm freaking out already. I have anxiety and I have PTSD, so that's why I've been
you don't have to keep saying that.
If any way I can help. Even my lawyer don't want me to come here right now.
He claimed he didn't save numbers in his phone, and so he didn't recall if he talked to Mackenzie.
His lawyer did not want him to come here right now. So why did you come right now? Because you a liar. You don't even have a lawyer. You was on those websites hunting down those vulnerable women, and they thought you was sweet because your name was Abuji Kabuji, and you came in with that, hey, Abdullah. Man, fuck, you get that, bro. You was doing it to them little gullible green little white girls. And with parents like her parents, it was easy.
When she asked for a photo, he sent her a selfie, and she never responded to it.
Earlier you said we could take your phone and download it. Are you still willing to do that or no?
I just need to call my lawyer and see if it's okay. Because I want to help as much as I can.
Sure.
But she's saying that.
So you want to call your lawyer now. Yes, that's the smart thing to do, but you already in here. So what you did was come to find out how much information they had on you before you came back, so you can goddamn make it clear. And if I was the police, I would not let him back out of that interrogation room, because he may be a flight risk for sure. Right? Am I tripping? I think I need to go to the interrogation room when we come back.
So some police just want to pin it on someone, that they can pin it on me.
AJ said he downloaded all the online evidence the police wanted, including the footage from his home security camera, which he claimed placed him at home all the early hours of June 17th, but wasn't willing to hand it over.
AJ, the only reason, you can understand if this was your sister or something, or your mom, we'd be working just as hard to find her for you, okay? This family is in that same boat. We just want to do everything we can, and just because you've chatted with her, you've texted back and forth twice or however many times, and it's
lock him up.
your
He
IP
guilty.
address. We just want to cross every.
He think he's so smart. He's dumb as a fool.
People aren't involved.
Hey, he tried to get some booty out of
your house using.
You hit it on the head. He tried to get some booty without the money, and she told him no money, no honey, and she told him stop wasting my time. And he got mad and he offed her. Absolutely, Nita, you own it. I bet she was talking all kind of crap to him since she wasted her time and didn't have no money on it. You broke ass nigga. That's what she said.
We just want to make sure.
AJ excused the coincidences as best he could. He wasn't under arrest. However, at the end of the interview, police confiscated his cell phones before allowing him to leave. And on the following day, they...
Nah, bro, you gotta have a search warrant for that, big dog. You can't do that to me. See, now you scream about that lawyer shit. I was like, nah, bro, you gotta get my lawyer on the phone before you get my phone. You can't take my phone. My phone is a part now. You gotta have a search warrant for that. Y'all did not. You can't confiscate my phone. Where you warrant at? And you ain't gonna get my phone before my lawyer. Straight up. I'm out here brushing your boy.
Executed a search warrant at his house.
And he's huffing and puffing, so I gotta do it now. Can I borrow your phone to come in?
He was broadly cooperative, but he questioned why they confiscated his phone as evidence. They then proceeded to search the house.
Hello? Salt Lake Police, can you come out, please?
They found another occupant of the house, a guest who was staying in AJ's spare bedroom through an Airbnb booking.
Hi, it's the police department.
Oh, nah.
Are you renting this room? Yes. Okay.
So you renting out your space. You in a house with a murderer. And he bring you to his domain to off you. Boy.
Okay. We are going to be serving a warrant on this house. So we need... Is there anyone else here?
Just me.
If you want to just grab your wallet.
I got it in my wallet.
Okay, we'll need you to come out then.
Okay.
He'd only arrived from the airport that morning and had no idea why the police were suddenly conducting a search on his host's house. Other than this guest, there was no one in the house, and there was no sign of Mackenzie.
House clear, just the one Airbnb guy in the whole place.
Dang,
the police told AJ he was free to leave.
What the hell?
You're free to leave. I'm not detaining you, so you can leave whenever you want. You want to check in Friday?
No, I just don't want you guys to use anything when I'm gone because I gave them my phone and they used that against me before. So I just want to make sure that you guys approve everything before I do it.
You're free to leave when you want.
I'm not gonna leave my house if you're doing a search
Any
warrant.
idea where you want to go?
Are y'all leaving the house if they doing a search warrant on your stuff? No, I want to watch. I want to watch.
I don't even know. I don't have my phone or my card, so I have no destination.
Okay. Again, and I don't have a time frame, right? Like, I don't know if
could be 10 minutes, could be a little bit longer.
Yeah. So
I would assume you want to be here.
Yeah. So I mean, you don't have. You're sitting right there. I have no problem with you sitting in the shade on the porch if you want to. Like that looks miserable.
Yeah. If you guys have my phone without my permission and. If you guys, they give it to you guys when you are here, and I can see what you guys are doing with it. That would make more sense. But they took it with them. I don't know what's going on.
And I don't
even about that phone.
So I just think that's not fair.
They ain't even got your phone
AJ
right now.
left, he said, to go to the local library. Undercover officers followed him and learned that he didn't go to the library. He went to a Smith's grocery and the bank inside it. There, he bought a pay-as-you-go cell phone. A few hours later, after having gathered the evidence at the house, the police came to detain him.
What's going on, man? detectives are ready to talk to you
I
about
don't get a
everything
bag
that's going
of
on
hair
real
off the boat
fast. So
like that every
if
day.
you want to come, I'll give you right back to the house.
And if I don't do it,
For
you'll
this
steer to
Fox
that.
News over there.
I know. I'm gonna drive you back in my car. It's a Camry, so.
But
We'll stay away from the news.
Yeah, we're not gonna go back.
So this is the dude we done. You was here, Uber driver. The Uber driver said that she had met some other guy. This is the guy that she met. Boo boo,
But I don't want my face on the news.
I will do that so it does. Okay.
No,
Stand up.
remember,
We're just gonna. Oh,
Get
are
on.
you arresting me or something?
No. Stand up.
Then why you're going to be detained for a little bit?
You're being detained, but just for a second, okay? I gotta put you in handcuffs just while we're driving.
Per policy, we're
policy.
just gonna go talk to detectives for a little bit.
The police confiscated his new cell phone as evidence. It was 7 days after Mackenzie was reported missing and 10 days after the last sighting of her alive. So what did the police find at AJ's residence that was damning enough for them to detain him?
You good.
They found multiple knives, a hammer, and a gun. In his car, they found dirt and debris. They also discovered a lot of electronics, including a router and a Wi-Fi mesh system. All these electronic items, including AJ's phones and computer, would be forensically examined.
Our detectives collected multiple items of evidence throughout the night that are in the process of being tested and analyzed. This will take some time.
But the most telling evidence wasn't technological at all. The investigators found a freshly dug patch of earth in the back of AJ's yard and heard from his neighbors that on June 17th, he'd been burning something there that had given off a foul smell.
The smell of gas was outrageous. And I thought maybe I was in my bedroom and I smelled it through my window and I thought maybe it was my motorhome. And so I came outside to make sure, and there's this smell in the air that was just almost rancid. It was just really disgusting smelling.
A canine unit was brought in to search for human remains, and the dog detected something.
Tara Chatterton says she was hired to clean the house, but quit after just 1 day after discovering it bristled with cameras.
How many cameras did he have in the house, and where were they placed?
I figured around 8 to 10.
Wow.
But there was one in every single room for sure, but there was several in the master bedroom.
And where were the cameras placed in the master bedroom?
Towards the bed.
She says the accused killer specifically asked her to bring her 12-year-old daughter Cherish with her when she cleaned the house. Tara says AJ had a certain charm, but reminded her of notorious...
That's what I said. That's what I said, Miss T. How did they take my phone without a search warrant? You can't do that.
Serial killer Ted Bundy.
I just knew in my gut that I should not go back. I could just feel it. I just knew that there was something wrong with it.
So they interviewed AJ a second time, and this time they stopped being so empathetic. The police pushed him on the limits of coincidence. The locations of his phone and Mackenzie's was an accident, he argued, or a mistake. He kept his Wi-Fi open without password protection for the sake of his Airbnb guests. This was why there was confusion around his IP address being used. So he said,
AJ, I just told you that your phone records and the location put you up at the meet. Do you think honestly and expect me to believe that you ended that conversation and somehow you and her location end up in the exact same spot?
Oh, I'm not doubting you. If I see that too, if I'm in your case, I would be asking myself, what are you asking me right now?
It's not a miraculous question.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Okay.
Stuff doesn't just happen.
No.
Yes, I agree with you.
I'm telling you to explain that. And so far, you have not.
Is it weird? Is it weird that I think Ted Bundy is my favorite. He's my favorite serial killer. I don't know, because he had charm. He was attractive. All the ladies was mesmerized by his speech, the way he talked. The men always was like, I want to hang with Ted. He was always the life of the party. Like Ted was the ladies' dream. That's how he was easily able to get access to those ladies.
Well, how do I explain something I don't know?
Are you saying you don't know or you don't remember? because those are two different
Get
things.
on his ass.
AJ.
He had no answer on this supposed coincidence, and he wasn't convincing. When the interview ended, the police had confirmed some things, that AJ had used the seeking arrangements site and that he'd talked to Mackenzie over text.
Nothing with you, straight
but
up.
AJ hadn't confessed to anything more incriminating.
Ted was a good-looking fella.
He insisted he'd been home on the night of the 16th and
like, ooh, Teddy. You know
in the morning of the 17th, and he claimed he'd never met Mackenzie in person. He did confess to having lit a fire in his backyard on the 17th, but said he'd put it out as soon as a neighbor told him he wasn't allowed to be burning things because of pollution restrictions and that he needed to call the fire department. This same neighbor told the police that the fire had smelled like nothing she'd ever smelled before and that she'd told him to call the fire department or she would. AJ said he'd only been burning some trash and maybe some clothes, but he insisted the clothes were his own. He explained the dirt and debris in the floor of his car as the result of recent work on his yard, saying he'd recently planted 20 or so flowers and the debris was from the fertilizer. Apparently, he was also...
That ain't no damn... That's blood. We not stupid. We not stupid, bro.
Also in the habit of killing goats for food and burning them instead of skinning them, but he hadn't done that for a while. This, according to AJ, was the explanation for any blood they might find in the bottom of the fridge in his garage. But it was...
Come on now. We ain't stupid. We're smart detectives. That blood was definitely this young lady's blood, man. Let's go ahead and get to the bottom of this.
It was not goat remains they found in his backyard. No, instead they found a human bone, charred muscle tissue, and part of a human scalp with hair. There was also a cell phone. AJ's fire had not been a simple exercise in burning trash. It had been disposal of evidence.
This is one of the most difficult phone calls I've ever made, as both Greg and his wife Diana were devastated and heartbroken by this news.
AJ's car.
Okay, yeah, I do understand that her parents was devastated by that news. But your daughter didn't even have to go through this. Your lack of parenting, your lack of dipping in your kids' business when they grown is the reason why. I mean, I don't know, but it's a tough one because she was out here gallivanting doing a lot of promiscuous things.
Smelled strongly of gas, and they discovered a red gas can that looked identical to the one he'd been seen purchasing at 9 a.m. on June 17th, the morning after Mackenzie's disappearance. There was also surveillance evidence of AJ's car in those fateful early hours. In this footage, AJ's Kia can be seen heading towards Hatch Park at 2:48 a.m. At 2:59 a.m., the white lift vehicle drives away from the park, and about 10 seconds later, so does AJ's Kia. Only now, Mackenzie was in it. Following the interview, the police had released AJ, and he went to stay with a friend, but it wouldn't be for long. The physical evidence against him was mounting, and early on June 28th,
they let him go again? Boy, I would have been back to Africa. I would have been back to Africa. Them folk would have had to come get me. I would have been back.
The samples from his backyard were confirmed to match Mackenzie Lewick's DNA, and the police were prepared to detain Ayoola Ajayi on suspicion of murder. A SWAT team was deployed to the friend's apartment where AJ was staying. Meanwhile, one of the officers called him to encourage him to surrender.
AJ, you're being a little bit unreasonable, dude. I'm a man, you're a man, we're grown men.
If you want to arrest me, I would come down, and you can arrest me. I will be there. I can see your car. I would come down.
Okay, come on down then.
You're not trying to... When you're trying to arrest me.
Will you come down, please?
No, only if you tell me that you want to arrest me, then
I'm not arresting you. No, I'm not. No. I am not. You just come down.
If you're not trying to arrest me, then I don't want to talk to you.
If I'm not trying to arrest you, then you don't want to talk to me?
Yes.
Yes.
What if I was trying to arrest you? Do you want to come down and talk to me?
Yes.
Sure.
Come down.
Okay, I'm trying to arrest you. Come down and talk to me. You have your arrest warrant with you?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
The officer called
simple.
AJ's bluff. AJ came downstairs and the SWAT team arrested him without incident.
We are fine.
They didn't call his bluff. He was actually in control. He controlled that conversation. He said, I'm not going to talk to you if you ain't trying to arrest me. I'm finna hang up. Are you trying to arrest me? Yeah, you ain't call his bluff. Y'all might have lied and said y'all had an arrest warrant. I would have been like, boy, show me the arrest warrant first. Show me the arrest warrant, boy. Y'all not finna play with me. They trash. They trash. The parents trash. The cops trash. Bro.
Did you really just ask that question? Are you kidding me? Damn, dispatch, you dumb. Get this person off the phone. They need a job at McDonald's. You can't be that slow as dispatch. Sheesh. Damn, dispatch, don't.
We back.
Filing charges of aggravated murder, aggravated kidnapping, and desecration of a body in the homicide of Mackenzie Lewick. The man charged is Ayola Adese Achaya. I will not be saying the killer's name again.
So who actually was Ayoola Ajayi, and what did he have to do with Mackenzie Lewick? Born in 1988, AJ was raised in Nigeria but had lived in Utah since at least 2009, when he'd started at Utah State University on a student visa. He'd returned to the university 3 separate times, but never earned his degree. He'd also been with the Utah National Guard from 2014 to 2015, when he was discharged with an entry-level separation.
Why was he discharged with an entry? He must have didn't clear his way. It was something didn't come back right.
He did not complete basic training and didn't receive any certificates, leaving him ineligible to be employed on any tours of duty. He was discharged for medical reasons, potentially glaucoma. However, his LinkedIn page, which has since been taken down, listed that he was an IT specialist for the U.S. Army from 2014 to 2016, and that he had experience working in IT for Dell, Goldman Sachs, and Microsoft. He had attempted to start a modeling career, describing himself on his model management page as
So they what y'all like, lady? Little Ajayi, Abdullah, Ubevilla, Ajayi. Hey, that boy got a nice little core though. His core is 6-pack, right, boy? Yeah, I'm fucking with that. Yeah, ladies, what y'all think? What y'all think, ladies? Y'all think my boy got it? Abdullah Ajayi. Hey, that was many years ago. But nah, I ain't finna count, bro. Bro, look good. He got a good frame, bro. I would like to be like that, but not that small. I want to stay about 215. I'm 258.6 now. Okay, so I got a long way to go. I got about 50 to go. Get back to the case, man. But nah, what y'all ladies say? Nah. Fee said, what the? Modesty said, ew. My girl Modesty said, oh, no, hard pass, a hard one. Misty said that was many years ago. Hey, Boss said, say, man, back to the case.
tall, buffed, funny. I am a victim, romantic, violent.
Buffy. When I was skinny with a friend like Abdullah, they wasn't fucking with me. They was not messing with me. When I became 227, 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds, who knows? What y'all be feeling so protected with them. Y'all love them big boys, don't it? Y'all love them big boys. When I was skinny with a big neck, long neck and a big head, y'all wasn't messing with Lollipop, man. Y'all wasn't messing with old Pop. But now I became big. Who knows? Y'all like, okay, if you close one eye halfway, he kind of cute. Get back to the case.
And character actor.
Evie Keener owns a modeling and talent agency in Salt Lake City that represents dozens of beautiful young women. Evie says she met the accused killer here in Salt Lake City, Utah, at a networking event for models and their agents last summer. She says the suspect approached her about signing with her modeling agency, but she says there was something about him that creeped her out.
On the surface, he seemed perfect. He seemed very smart, very good looking.
But after attending several networking parties, 31-year-old Ayuli Ajayi began reaching out to Evie on social media. She instinctively sensed danger.
He wanted to sign on with my agency, and I did not feel comfortable having him in the same room with my young models. So I just listened to my gut, and I didn't have anything further to do with him.
AJ self-published a book on Amazon.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've never had confidence in my looks. I didn't get confidence in my looks until I did gain weight. Straight up. I've never been a confident man. Never been a confident man. I've never been like, oh, but I know I'm attractive. I've never been that way. I never thought that. I thought I used to get girls' attention because I was funny. I can make you laugh. I got great personality. I just wasn't a looker. But I started feeling like, okay, yeah, I'm okay. When I turned to a big boy. Rick Ross, thanks to Rick Ross. I appreciate you, Ross. Yeah.
Amazon in 2018 called Forge Identity. It was a fictional story about a boy witnessing a friend and neighbor be burned alive by a violent mob. It was suggested that this book was based on a true story. He was also married to a woman named Tanisha Ajayi, who lived in Dallas, Texas.
I first met him, he was a sweet person, he was a good person. He used to send me money down here for my kids.
Look at that boy's face. That boy looked like a dog. Shit get real big, Jack. Let me get back to the case.
They'd met through a family friend and got married when he was 23 and she was 27. They'd never lived together, and she hadn't spoken to him.
She got some real nice legs. I like a girl with some strong legs. My wife's legs so strong. Ooh, yes, sir. They ain't gotta be big. They just gotta be strong. I like a nice calf. Not bigger than my shit. No. I like them calf. I'm a thigh man, thigh leg man, thigh leg smile. Ooh, if you got a little definition in your thighs.
In years.
I just stopped talking to him because that was
got
like
big boy swag, got big boy bag,
the stuff
big
that
boy
he was doing, it was changing my life.
According to Tanisha, AJ had lost his temper when she refused to come to Utah to live with him and threatened to kill her if she wouldn't.
Because he threatened me, and I have kids to live for. He got aggressive, and he was saying that he was going to kidnap me. I just left him alone.
She said he once tried to tie her up with a phone cord, and
I'm finna say this. She get the right man, and I like that, put on a pedestal and get her right. She'll be, ooh.
She had to jump through a window to escape.
I was trying to get out the window. We was at his friend's house. And he closed the window down, and I jumped through the window, and he had a butcher knife, was trying to stab me with the knife. I was trying to grab the knife out his hand because he was trying to stab me in my hand, but I had to try to grab the knife out his hand, and it cut me. I had all these cuts.
AJ refused to sign divorce papers, and as a result, they remained married. This wasn't the only violent.
This man been doing this for a long time. Bro.
Blip in AJ's past. Though he had no convictions on his record, he'd been investigated for a sex offense in 2014 and again in March 2018, just over a year before Mackenzie's disappearance,
of a minor,
when he was accused of sexually assaulting a woman he met on a dating app.
This is the back door leading down to the basement, where a contractor says the suspect asked him to build a soundproof room, complete with a secret door, hooks on the concrete wall, and also a fingerprint lock.
Investigations into Mackenzie's phone showed
Brian Wolf could only sit and watch as police announced the end of the search for Mackenzie Lueck.
Holy crap.
All week on the news, he kept seeing pictures of a house that he was just inside a couple months ago. Now he sees the mugshot of the man he met inside.
I've never, ever had anybody ask me anything like this. 100% that man that they arrested is the man I met. Guaranteed. I'm shaking right now. My heart's
Wash
pounding.
your hands. You knew you were coming on the damn news. Shake it. Wash. Go wash. Go wash. Your hands is dirty. Your fingernails filthy. I got mechanic homeboys that hands don't look like that, Jack.
I'm almost about to cry. It's scary. I feel sorry for that girl.
He says murder suspect Ayoola Ajayi,
we just said to put his name down as AJ,
wanted him to build a secret soundproof room in the basement right here with a thumbprint lock and hooks hanging from the walls.
Just said that his girlfriend was coming into town and needed to get it done before she got there because she was a Mormon girl. She didn't know he drank, so he wanted to hide her alcohol from her. And I was like, well, why do you need it to be soundproof? I told a lot of people that I thought something weird was going on over there, and it turns out there obviously was. He was adamant about getting it done really fast, and money was no object, and he needed to get it done before his girlfriend came into town.
He says he still isn't sure what AJ actually wanted the room for.
Well, I could totally do it, but
that was gonna be his torture
never
room.
would have done it. There's no way.
But whatever it was, he refused to be a part of it.
I just had a gut feeling that the room he wanted built wasn't appropriate for anything. It wasn't something where somebody would want to be in that room alone with him. And even my nephew, when we got out to the truck, we both looked at each other and was like, that was weird, right? And he was like, yeah, that was hella weird. We're not doing this job, right? And I was like, hell no.
AJ's history only heightened suspicion, and further searches of his property uncovered damning evidence. The police found clothing with bleach and bloodstains on it, as well as a bloodied shower curtain. AJ was already under arrest for her murder, but they still had to find her body. And once again, it would be AJ's phone records that proved the key, placing him at Logan Canyon on June 25th. A scenic location popular with hikers, climbers, and skiers, it was an hour and 20 minutes drive from Salt Lake City, and remote enough that it registered as a likely place for AJ to have disposed of Mackenzie's remains. On July 2nd, the investigators began a search of this area. It was on July 3rd, just after midday, that they made a breakthrough, the horrifying discovery of human remains. It was Mackenzie's body, just as they'd feared.
Damn.
She was buried in a shallow grave covered with some brush. Her hands had been zip-tied behind her back, and her body was partially burned. There was blunt force trauma to the head, and her killer had made an attempt to bury her body, but not well enough. Finally, on July 10th, Ayoola was formally charged with aggravated murder, aggravated kidnapping.
Look at bruh. Y'all want to lay up with that? That don't say something messed up in my life, in my head. Come on, man. Nah, bruh tripped out.
Obstructing justice, and desecration of a human body. What he'd done to Mackenzie Lueck was both awful and awfully simple. He'd arranged to meet with her after connecting on the Seeking Arrangement site back in 2018. They agreed to meet up after Mackenzie got back from California, and she had her Lyft driver drop her off at Hatch Park. She even acknowledged the strangeness of this to her Lyft driver. Making small talk, they commented on something being strange, and she said, "Not as strange as where you are dropping me off in the middle of a park so late at night." But this was according to her plan with AJ, who would pick her up there and take her to his house. And that's what he did, but she couldn't have known what he really planned. When they got to his house, he tied her hands behind her back with zip ties and started to choke her with his hands. When this wasn't enough to kill her, he used a belt and hit her on the side of the head. According to the autopsy, it was this blow that ultimately killed her. On June 17th, he attempted to—
With a belt? With a belt? He hit her with a belt in it. It must have been a belt buckle. It must have been, it had to be more than a belt. I done got hit with a, come on.
To burn her body in his backyard, but was prevented by his neighbor, who questioned the smell. Instead, he buried Mackenzie there and threw some of her belongings into the Jordan River. They were later recovered on the bank of the river. These include
I stood on the banks of the river. Oh, no, that ain't it. See my
her student ID for the University of Utah and some items of her clothing, such as her bra, which had burn marks on it. The police visited him for the first time on June 24th. On the next day, June 25th, he dug her body up and moved it to Logan Canyon in the hope it wouldn't be found there. But even this IT worker had underestimated the digital traces he would leave. And he had indeed been trying to cover his tracks, even from the beginning. Because this wasn't a sexual encounter turned suddenly sour. This was premeditated. AJ's home was full of security cameras, but he turned them off before leaving to meet Mackenzie. He wasn't shy about recording his sexual encounters. No, he turned them off because he had a far darker purpose in mind. He did the same.
I don't have a problem recording my sexual encounters. Y'all should do that. You should record it on your phone, ladies. Can record it on your phone and go back in and say, no, next time I'm gonna throw it like that. I be looking at it like game film. I can't believe I only did 3 strokes in this position. She was enjoying that. I should have did at least 10. Should have took a look and I'm dead serious. I be looking at it like that. So y'all should do that sometime. Get out of my weirdness and go back to the case.
Same when he moved Mackenzie's body, turning his home security cameras off for the duration of the time his cell phone was triangulated heading to Logan Canyon and back on June 25th, between 2:30 and 4:30 p.m. He also tried to give away a mattress on a resale website, presumably the mattress on which he'd murdered Mackenzie, eventually giving it to a woman who later recognized AJ on the news as the man who'd given it to her. His digital footprint had caught up with him, and he'd have to face the consequences. During the search of his electronic devices, the police had allegedly discovered pornographic imagery of minors.
Salt Lake County District Attorney Sim Gill says 31-year-old Ayoola Ajayi sexually assaulted another woman in March of 2018. A court document states Ajayi invited the woman over for dinner. After the two ate while watching TV, the woman alleges Ajayi sexually assaulted her, causing significant pain.
He was charged with 19 counts of sexual exploitation of a minor, but these charges were later dropped. On October 7, 2020, AJ pleaded guilty to first-degree aggravated murder and third-degree desecration of a human body.
Are you entering your guilty pleas today of your own free will and choice?
In exchange, the prosecutors took the death penalty off the table. He was instead sentenced to life in prison without possibility of parole.
He had all the other stuff, but he
was also charged with the 2018 kidnapping and assault of the woman he'd met on Tinder, who'd come forward when his name was released in the news in connection with Mackenzie's death. For this, he...
Why did she wait? Why did she wait so long? Why did somebody have to die before you went to report this dude being horrible or evil to you? That's all I be questioning. Like, why wait so long? Why somebody else got to suffer? I mean, that boy do look like he for a 2-1, but he had too many looks. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand.
He was sentenced to a further 1 to 15 years in prison.
The man accused of killing University of Utah student Mackenzie Lueck last year is now selling his home.
This house has gone up for sale, and after what happened last summer, they'll always look at this house differently.
Every time I come by, you can't help but remember what happened there.
And even though the neighborhood has quieted down in the 8 months since this house became a crime scene for murder, for neighbors, this home will always be different.
There's a black mark in your mind when you look at the house that kind of just reminds you that something horrible happened. I was really surprised that it was for sale because I was under the understanding that they wanted to keep it rented to.
For $350? That ain't look like worth
make funds to help pay the defense.
The listing online shows Ajayi wants $349,000 for the 1,800 square foot house. Investment opportunity, the description says. Cutest house on the block. The listing realtor declined to comment. For neighbors, this home will always be different, but Scott hopes the next owner will help change that. Some
new life, some positive energy and positive activity going on there. That would make,
Turn that thing to a trap house.
I did talk with the man who is currently renting the home. He said that he rented it from someone who's managing the property for Ayoola Ajayi. He did say that they disclosed to him what had happened there before he rented the home.
What happened was awful. I mean, it's a terrible case. I chose to not look at police report.
He's a clout chaser.
Even though they said I could look at them if I wanted to.
But it was hard to miss today's news.
Mr. Ajayi burned Ms. Lewick's body, her clothing, and her belongings in an attempt to dispose of evidence of her murder.
Why Kenzie? What did she do to deserve this? Why burn half of her body?
I think we're all still in extreme shock. Even right now, I feel like I can call her and text her and she'll answer. I mean, we didn't get to say goodbye to our friend. This person stole our friend from us. So I don't know if we'll ever have closures.
Mackenzie's father, Greg, said, "My daughter, Mackenzie Lewick, was a sweet, amazing young lady with the world ahead of her. She was a kind-hearted person that cared about others. Now I will not have the opportunity to see her blossom in life." The prosecutor said this was murder for murder's sake, that Ayoola Ajayi had only wanted to know.
Like my boy, Party Next Door said in his hit song, F all my ex's friends. Y'all let that girl fuck anybody. That's real. F all my ex's best friends. Y'all let that fuck anybody. Yes. That's y'all take some of this blame too.
Know what it felt like to kill someone.
My life has been changed due to the selfish, premeditated decision you made on June 17, 2019. Instead of planning my daughter's graduation party, I planned her memorial.
Breaks my heart knowing that she died alone in such a scary place. Tragically, she won't be among the graduates next spring. This feels like a nightmare that I can't wake up from.
Y'all all could have woke up from a dream and told Mackenzie, Mackenzie, hey, I think what you're doing is dangerous. I think you being a hoe. Strike her, hit her, you save her life. And see, that's what I'm saying. The uncomfortable conversation sometimes is necessary to create a stronger bond. But we be tiptoeing around people's feelings too much and being like, I'm gonna let her do her thing. Like I said, if you my friend, mind my business, don't spread my business. Let's get back to it.
But unfortunately, it's reality.
Today, he remains in prison, and the Lewicks will never forget the bright daughter they lost.
That boy say, I was arrested, too much alone time, all I wanted, and do everything I should have done. I was reminded of this with at least 10 pieces of mail every day from people who blank online or knew, looking to get to know me. Mail was coming in from around the U.S. and the world, the UK, Australia, Sweden, even South Africa, but I didn't read the mail. I was worried about opening envelopes and reading the letters would make me even more depressed. I was in a cage and worried what people would write and ask me what I wanted to do when I got out and where I wanted to go upon release without them knowing I would never be released. Yeah, you ain't, boy. Get out of here. I don't want to read your shit. But you ain't here talking about
what do you think about this chilling story? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay safe, keep up with our channel, and we will see you very soon on The Decoder.
Man, Ajayi, he was on some bullshit, some real life BS, man. He wagged too. He got off. He didn't get that death penalty. You should have got that death penalty. You men out here terrorizing these ladies, setting up little torture dungeons in your basement, and like, nah, bro, you want some weirdo stuff, bro. They should have. See, these are the people that Donald Trump should have been rounding up and taking their heads back. These guys. Nah, not the good hard workers. These goof troops, right there, take their ass back to their country. You'd have did that in Africa, they would have beheaded you in front of them. You got lucky. He was a dog. He was a real life dog. Hey, people never. Hold on, let me go back. I want to go back. We're gonna go back a few. We go to Sharon right here. We're gonna start on Sharon. I could not either. He wants his 15 minutes of fame. Yeah, Muffin said that's crazy. I wouldn't want to live there. Neither would I. That's some whacked out shit. That he knew people was gonna come by. You see, he probably looks like a single guy because nobody else was on the porch with him. Just him sitting on the porch. He ain't got no porch furniture that looked like it was family lived or kids involved. So he's looking for some attention. He's a clout chaser. The most dangerous drug in the world is clout. Absolutely clout. Unfortunately, if it wasn't her, it would have been someone else. And it was someone else before, but she just waited to come out when somebody died. You know what I'm saying? And then he was charged with somebody else's little situation in 2018. Like, bro, yeah, it was more, but people were just afraid to come out. And that's the thing. We need to be able to let these ladies come out and speak. You can't stop people from doing what they want to do. Yeah, you can't. She didn't even use common sense. Why are you picking me up at the park? So the Uber wouldn't know where he lived. Yep. Yeah, it was a lot of people who dropped the ball, including Mackenzie herself. So this was a very, very, very sad case. I hate it. I hate it. Rest in peace to Mackenzie. Rest in pieces to Ajayi. They should have hit him with the needle. But his life over too because he ain't never getting out. But he deserved it. But vengeance is not mine. And on that note, y'all, I'm going to say I appreciate y'all today. I'm finna get ready to go try to take the antibiotics, take me a little medication. I'm going to lay it down. I'm going to lay it down for a few hours, see if I can shake back and let y'all know what's going on for the night. I want y'all to be amazing. Spread that light, spread that love, and don't let nobody play in your face. I love y'all. Y'all rock. Hold on, let me see. Oh, yeah, I read. I wanted to make sure I had everybody's comments because y'all be getting on my case. You be like, you just be leaving on me. And I wanted to make sure I read the comments, man. And I appreciate y'all giving me ideas and helping building this show because, like I said, it's yours. I appreciate y'all. And I'm going to see y'all later. Love y'all.
Here this morning, police are looking for a
the only detective agency capable of handling these grotesque and obscene cases. Look no further than the DaOnes Detective Agency, where evidence does not matter. We lock you up and figure it out later. The DaOnes Detective